Hey viewers, welcome to another game as a Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing a Brand game, and Brand is over here, so the blue team, which makes me make less mistakes, because the blue team is normally the good guys. Well, it used to be the good guys without the what's it called? The spectator mode. Although most people still send me games from the blue team, which is kind of surprising, because it's supposed to be equal, but of course the blue team gets a lot of benefits from the map design, such as the golems over here next to your duo lane, so you can pick those up before the minions spawn. The fact that the red buff is next to the lane with the AD carry, that also helps out quite a lot. The fact that dragon is on your side of the map, so you will be able to ward it and protect it a lot easier. On the other hand, the enemy team does have an easier path to it, a safer path to it. And Cassiopeia gets grabbed here, and is she going to be first blood? Come on! Yes, she is! Nicely done by the whole team. And they do grab that first blood really early on. And is this a trap? Yeah, that's a Caitlyn trap, so she couldn't even retreat after that. That is nicely played, guys. So this is a ranked game, if I didn't mention that yet. Meaning that people will try hard a little bit more, and that is of course excellent for us. And yeah, you should always run back to your own blue after you do this. Always. Because the enemy jungler is going to just take this blue. And Warwick understands that. And he is going to come in here and see that, yeah, oh, he prevents the blue steal. Yeah, he prevents the blue steal, so they have the blue now. At least they should have it pretty soon. Oh, come on. Is Brand going to have to do this all alone? Yeah, he will be able to take it out, no problem, but still. So no blue for the jungler. He comes in to show everyone that he has no blue. And Brand is going to heal up because he started Boots and Potions. Yay! Boots and Potions, of course, the best start you can get. Cassiopeia also Boots and Potions. She already burned one because of the... Yeah, because of the first kill. She was first blood, so she burned one there. And Brand just burned one to... well, to pick up the damage that he took from that blue buff. And that Warwick, man, that was such a good check. Because by just checking, and he's going to die here, I'm assuming. Yep. And by just checking that blue, there's no way Fiddlesticks could stay in. But Fiddlesticks is going to be so slow now, because he's not going to have his drain up all the time. So the drain... the cooldown is not reduced by the blue buff. Also, he's going to run out of mana at some point. Although it seems that he is still doing fine. He's still at half mana. And yeah, it seems that is all okay. Let's see, maybe he has some mana regen. He has 17 mana regen. And that is because he starts off with the Dorn's Ring. Of course, some of it is just innate to the champion. I know that has nothing to do with the innate ability, or passive as it's commonly called. So this would be your innate ability, but innate to your champion are all these stats. So everything that you get from your champion that isn't item based, or well, based in masteries and runes. Because every champion is unique, although the uniqueness kind of... Yeah, it's only the which skills you have, not the skills are not unique. Most of the skills are not unique. But most of the innates are unique. Although some of them are, well, similar to others. But that's all good. I personally, but most of you know that, would like to see a little more creativity in the design of champions, because it's they're just putting out more and more of the same champion every time. So Warwick once again getting low here, and in the bottom lane, yeah, things are still pretty equal. So yeah, you can see here how much problem he has without the drain, because he is completely out of mana. He does have his red buff, but you slow him down a very large amount, and yeah, we will see that in the difference between these two. Fiddlesticks currently at 18 minions, has done nothing else than just being in his jungle. This guy, Skarner, helped out with the blue buff, and he is at the same amount of minions. Money wise, 1100 versus 1600, so yeah, you can see that's not just that kill. It is, yeah, it's just that he picked up some more powerful minions, more expensive. And yeah, that puts him ahead in the jungle. And obviously, this guy had already gone back. He has his first gold item, and Fiddlesticks is now gone back for the first time. And he currently has, well, boots. He has boots and his Doran's ring. It's a good thing for him he started off Doran's ring and not something else, although I guess every Fiddlesticks does that. But yeah, that's the advantage you get as a team, as an enemy team, when you counter jungle the Fiddle if you take his blue away. And I could in fact have taken his big wolf away as well, if they wanted to be really aggressive. So anyway, going to this matchup, the matchup between Brand and Cassiopeia is kind of a poke match, because neither of them wants to engage straight away. They both are really bursty. Cassiopeia needs to land her Q and then harass with her E, that's her harass. And Brand can harass with all of his skills. How the hell did they end up over there? Okay, let's start here, because this looked completely random. Don't lag on me. Come on. Oh, he runs straight past him. Okay, and yeah, so they go into a 2 versus 1 here, but Gangplank's ultimate picking up the kill, and might even pick up this kill, but Flash saving him for now. No, he's going to be fine. Yeah, no mana left on Gangplank, so there was no way he was going to do anything anymore. But that was complete fail on their part. Well played on the Gangplank's part though. Running out just where he needed to be, and yeah, focused on the low champion immediately. Wasn't really too scared of dying, and he was kind of like, well, if I'm dying, but I'm taking one with me. And he almost got 2 out of that. So still some health potions on Skarner here, and he's going to use those to stay in this lane, to keep farming those minions. But yeah, we are going for the blue buff. The Fiddlestick's not really paying attention that his blue buff is up. So they may actually be able to counter that. Come on, get the blue buff. He's running straight to his blue buff here. He's afraid that the enemies might take it, which would of course have been the way to go. Getting that blue buff the second time would have completely ruined Fiddle's day. And you can always pick up your own blue buff later if you just ward it. But yeah, since the top lane has been yeah, not very strong, let's call it that. 0 and 2 versus 2 and 0. Pretty similar amount of minions. Would have expected him to be behind further, but only 5 minions behind. And did Cassiopeia get it? No, Fiddlesticks got it. So that's still cool. If Fiddlesticks needs it and Cassiopeia doesn't get it, that makes Cassiopeia like half her well, total damage. Because the cooldown reduction plus the ability to spam your spells is so important on Cassiopeia. So the fact that she didn't get a blue buff and Brand did is going to put Brand ahead by, well, just a landslide. It's not even going to be close if they keep harassing each other. And because at this moment Cassiopeia can't do all of her spells, so she can't ult into Q into Twin Fangs a couple of times because it's just too expensive. Twin Fangs is 70 mana, and yes, she does get the reduced mana cost, but it's still 35 at the cheapest, and she only has about 150 mana, so that's going to be the ultimate, and that's it. So you can see how Cassiopeia without the blue buff is completely useless. So Blitzcrank picking up a kill there on the support. Yeah, support Nunu shouldn't stay in the lane. He should just consume and then run out again, but he got caught by Blitzcrank, I'm assuming. And oh wait. We have a dude coming in and actually managing to pick up the kill. Is Brand going to... No, Brand is not going to land the kill back. And that was excellent play. So yeah, we did see him. So both of them go aggressive. But Brand not realizing there might be a Fiddlesticks incoming. A Fiddlesticks, yeah, his teleport or his flash there from his ultimate gave him exactly the room that he needed. He still had a flash up, so there was no way for Brand to run out of that. It would have been good for Brand to just play it safe. He was ahead, he had the blue buff, and I think Cassiopeia... Oh no, it timed out. But still, he had the advantage in that lane all the time. 79 versus 65. So he was about, what's that, 15 minions ahead. And yeah, that is a big deal. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but 15 minions is one kill. So now they're back equal again. Well, I guess Cassiopeia didn't get the kill, so it's all good. He's still a little bit ahead. But still, if you're ahead, then don't feel the need to grab that kill if you're not sure about the jungler. If you have no wards out, you shouldn't really do it like this. And the ultimate coming in, yeah, and then they grab an easy kill. This is how you do that. You wait for the jungler to come in, and you stun him then, and blah blah. I mean, landing the stun is pretty easy if you have no minions standing in between the two of you. But yeah, with that stun, and so if you stun him and then Skarner comes in, you get a free kill. So there's no reason to risk that at all. And still he did that and got killed for it. So Tristana gets out and oh, missing that, but Brand still picks up the kill. Yeah, obviously Blitzcrank should have picked that up, and they do not get the Tristana. And jungler versus jungler here. No! Once again in the wrong spot. Who recalls there? I mean, there. That place is always warded. It's warded. It's double warded even. But they will pick up the kill. No. Yeah, that was unlucky. The last cannonball there hitting him on the way out of that ultimate. Yeah, the Gangplank ultimate is still a random ultimate. It's kind of unfortunate because, well, the random elements in this game really ruin it for the better players. Well, they make it fun to play for the bad players, of course, because they can still get kills, they can still get lucky. And the same goes for Critical Strike. That's why Tryndamere is so popular with bad players. I'm not saying he's not good with good players, it's just that he's very popular with bad players because he's just, yeah, if you get a Critical Strike on him, and he does very well with Critical Strike, but if you get Critical Strike on him, then he can just kill anyone if you get lucky. And if you get unlucky, yeah, nothing will come out of that game. But yeah, most of the time if you get lucky, then you will completely dominate the game. So Cassiopeia definitely taking over as the lead in this matchup here. 77 versus 96, so still 20 minions up, but Cassiopeia now a lot stronger it seems in the amount of damage she does. Yeah, Brand picked up a Will of the Ancients, where Cassiopeia is still building towards more AP. But she just kicked his ass there, man. So they are going to go for this blue buff once again, but yeah, this guy already has it, so not sure what they were doing there. Oh, this would have been a free kill plus blue buff, but they didn't want to stand in there. And no, they're going to all walk out. Yeah, check that, man. Oh, he's too afraid. He's a little bit too afraid. There's no reason for him to go in here anyway, but... Is he going to ult in? Does he have an ult? Yes, he does have an ult. And yeah, they do grab, or he does get the ultimate on 3 champions there. And might actually pick off some kills. Well, maybe not him so much, but... Yeah, they do get quite a lot of damage done, but... Yeah, Tristana not able to do anything in a 1 versus 5 for some reason. I don't understand, but yeah, they should realize now that it's warded because the minions ran straight for them. And they are going into another warded bush, and he gets out. That's a shame. No, he's not there. So nicely played. It was kind of dodgy because of the ultimate there from Fiddlesticks. Oh, that's so painful. Oh, let's see that again, because that was funny. Oh man, she thought, well, if I go stand over here, I will be very, very sneaky, and I'm just going to kill him when he comes running into here. Oh man. Too good, too good. So yeah, Brand apparently enough damage to kill the Cassiopeia in one go. So in one spell chain. And yeah, that's good news, because that means that he can still keep this going. He can still dominate his lane. He currently has well, it's 90 minions versus 120 minions, so he's 30 minions up, which are 2 kills. And he is 2 kills ahead, so he should be a load of gold ahead. 5,300 versus 4,000, so yeah, 1,300 gold ahead. We should be seeing that in the items as well. Cassiopeia should really go for some magic resist here. There is no way she's going to live in this lane with this much gold behind. I mean, you can do these calculations in the game as well. I mean, I do them before I check the gold. You saw that. And I said he was 4 kills ahead. And 4 kills is about 1,200 gold. So yeah, he was 1,300 gold ahead, so I was pretty close, I guess. But you can do these kind of calculations assuming that 15 minions is 1 kill and 1 kill is 300 gold. So you can estimate how far you are ahead or behind, and if you're really behind like this Cassiopeia, just go for some magic resist already. I mean, you're not going to survive on this spell vamp at all, because you're going to survive on spell vamp when you're ahead or when you're equal to your opponent. And Cassiopeia did see him, I think. But yeah, nobody is really worried about Cassiopeia for this moment, because Brand has a firm grip on her. And yeah, he is he's not really dominating the lane, but he is stronger again. It was just that 1 kill made me think that she was stronger, because she has more damage on her skills than Brand has. She can spam her E much more than he can spam his abilities. But she hasn't had blue buff in the whole game, I think. Maybe she had it just there, but she at least missed out on the first two. And are they going to be able to pick off this Warwick? Nobody is coming in for a little bit. This Blitzcrank is trying to save him, but he's not going to be in time. Oh, going to disrupt the drain there. Going to get the revenge kill, and nicely done. Blitzcrank coming in just in time to get that. Fiddlesticks buying an hourglass. I'm not sure if that will allow him to drain without getting interrupted, by the way. I'm pretty sure it won't allow him to charge up his stun uninterrupted. His ultimate, sorry, uninterrupted. But yeah, we'll have to see how he uses that. Obviously, it is a good item because it has armor in it. And the kind of defensive AP items are the best items in the game. Except, of course, for the death cap, which is unparalleled in power. So that is an item that everyone should get. What you doing, Nunu? You shouldn't take that. You should counter jungle. Anyway, yeah, now they're just going to focus on this Nunu here. Nunu shouldn't have been there in the first place. So Brand getting a free kill out of that. And even though they had this ward up, as you can see, just warding a place because your guide on MOBA Fire says you should ward this bush, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't think about what you're doing. And if you're over here, warding this bush does nothing, because by the time people are in that bush, they're already behind you. So they're already in a place where you don't want them to be. Oh, the drain not working at all there. But it's all good. He got out. He has a lot of AP by now, I'm assuming. 163. So yeah, it doesn't have a death cap yet, but yeah, well, he will. He's doing pretty well. So even though he got slowed down, he did land 3 kills and 3 assists before dying. So yeah, he is going to be a problem. And yep, there is a ward in that bush. So they pick up a dragon here. At least I'm assuming that's what they were doing. And oh, Fiddlesticks doesn't get killed. They need to focus better. Everyone is at half health. That was not good focus at all. Let's re-see that. Watch that. So what happened was they can see each other. There's a ward over here and there's a ward over here. So this team finishes off the dragon. And I don't know why the enemy team didn't go in on this immediately. So no kill on the Fiddlesticks. But there is a lot more focus from this red team. They pick off the weak champions early on. And yeah, although Fiddlesticks ultimate doesn't really get anything done, they do get 4 kills for 0. And yeah, they get away with 3 low champions. And that was just a bad place to fight. So surrender vote for the blue team. 2 people already want to surrender here. But yeah, it's 9-15, I can see why. But they're about 1k gold behind, that is not a whole lot. Now they're a lot more behind. That's 750 gold, the turret. And if they're going to pick up another turret, that is going to put them 2.5k behind. Of course, it would have been better for them to just go for Baron here. But that would have had to happen straight after that fight, so immediately, because otherwise it's just too dangerous. Blue team pinging Baron now, assuming that they are at Baron, but they are not. And yeah, their award goes down there now. And yeah, they are going to go for Baron themselves, so no wards from the red team over there. Let's see what the blue team can actually see. The red team can't see anything. The blue team, however, can see the Fiddlesticks in mid lane. They don't have vision over any of the entrances, but they are going to pick up the Baron without any problems. I don't think the red team even realized that was a possibility. But this happens really often in high level games, where you have a team fight and let's say that the red team wins but gets away with low health. Then what happens most of the time is they will grab a turret like they did here, exactly the same. They will grab a turret, they will push in further, they will try to get minions, get gold from that ace or that almost ace, and then the enemy team is up. So the blue team in this case is up and they will just run all to Baron because they know that the red team, who are all on low health, need to go back to heal. So they need to go back, heal up, and won't be able to stop them at Baron. And that's exactly what happened here. So that was an excellent pickup there on the blue team. Really paying attention to what was happening in the game. And yeah, you're not going anywhere. Nice grab. And yeah, the grab landing them another kill. So Blitzcrank, he has 2 kills, but he is building some awesome items. And when he finishes his what's it called, his Frozen Heart, they will have a very good chance of dominating this game, because then all that stands in their way are Cassiopeia and Fiddlesticks. So yeah, he's going to use his thing over there, the hourglass, but he does get killed right afterwards. At least his ultimate did a lot of damage, and yeah, they are going to pick up quite a few kills here. Come on, get him! Nope, nope, nope. And a full ace, and this guy is going to get the hell out of there. So 3 members of the red team still alive, so they should be able to push into this next turret, take out this turret, and then on the way back grab this this blue buff. They have 5 minions, including a cannon minion, and yeah, as you can see, this turret is going to drop pretty quickly, maybe even before the cannon minion goes down. No, just afterwards, but it's all good. Yeah, they can still grab the blue buff. That would be a good pickup for them, because Brand without blue buff, once again, is the same as Cassiopeia without the blue buff. It's just no good. No! Are you going to take it again? Oh man! This Cassiopeia just doesn't get blue buffs, and that is very sad for her, because she needs that cooldown reduction and that mana regen. As you can see, she's already at half mana, and she can only get that cost reduction when she can spam her spells, and then she gets 50% cost reduction. So yeah, then she can spam all of her spells, well, constantly. But this Fiddlesticks is losing them the game, man. It seems like he's doing very well with 3, 2 and 8, 102 minions, even though he got counter jungled, but he is screwing up their game. He's going to lose them the game. Because he is the reason that Cassiopeia is 3 and 4 and not 8 and 4. Or maybe 8 and 2, I don't know. She got killed in the early game, sure, but her cooldowns would be up quicker, and all in all, it would just be a better game for her. And yeah, Fiddlesticks is not a carry, Fiddlesticks is a jungler. And sure, he can do some damage, he can disrupt people quite heavily. But Cassiopeia can actually kill the whole team. And yeah, that is not going to happen here. As long as she doesn't have a blue buff, that's not going to happen. So Brand doesn't have a blue buff either. Who picked up that blue buff? Nobody? Oh, this guy has a blue buff. I don't know if she actually grabbed it or if She killed someone with it. Oh, there's nothing happening. Never mind. Thought I missed something. By the way, this is Z. You can see the entire chat. What's his name? Shadow. No, well, it doesn't say, so not sure. Anyhow, let's see. Are there some nice pickups here? Yeah, still no Infinity Edge on Caitlyn. And Tristana does have an Infinity Edge. Has a Zeal, obviously does not have a Phantom Dancer yet, but this is a way better build. She doesn't need a Phantom Dancer, by the way, because she has her speed her attack speed buff on her Q. And are they going to catch this Fiddlesticks? No, he's in the other bush. Man, pay attention. Turn on your spectator mode already. Yeah, he could have gotten killed pretty easily. Because without his drain, and he can't drain against Blitzcrank, that won't work. Because Blitzcrank has 3 disrupts, his grab, his power fist and his ultimate all result in in a disrupt of the drain. So they're waiting over here, but the enemy team I think knows where they are. But waiting in a bush like this without oh, double. Yeah, that was kind of double, but should have waited for the ultimate for the Warwick ultimate to stop. And Warwick does have a Guardian Angel, so he should be fine. No, he won't. Oh, it still didn't trigger. Wow, that took a long time to kill him. And yeah, bye bye Fiddle. As I said, Fiddle is not a carry that can kill the whole team. They are just going to get him. And they get an ace back. Very nicely played. No, go for the Baron. Just go for Baron. They are going to be up pretty soon already, and taking Baron would be much better than taking this. Yeah, this guy thinks that Baron is indeed the better option. And yeah, otherwise the same thing is going to happen, and the red team is going to take the Baron while they go and heal.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
And yeah, you don't have any reason to take out these 2 turrets if you're not going to take out the inhibitor. Because the inhibitor is what makes this push worth it. It lets you get super minions, it lets you push all lanes at the same time. And someone needs to pick up these minions, man. A large amount of minions over here. So, are we going to see a steal here? Because there is vision on this. Oh, nice! Nice grab there. But, oh, they did pick up, yeah, they did pick up the Baron here. And they all get out at a very low health. That shouldn't have worked, but it did work. But the enemy team too afraid to go in there. And it seems they left 2 of the minions. But yeah, it's better to just back off and wait for what the enemy team is going to do. And yeah, he's going to be fine. Oh, that was so close. If he grabbed that, that would have been a sure kill. This guy probably no ult. No, but still, that would have been... Oh, Warwick did have his ultimate up. And that would have been a sure kill. Because with the Warwick ultimate, that would have been a lot of turret shots. And he has quite a bit of health, 3150, but no armor, no magic resist, so yeah, it's all good. You can still pick him off. So Brand, he's at 10 and 5 currently, 195 minions, pretty decent score. Same score as well, the 2 highest on the enemy team, while the 2 highest on his team kind of have the same score as well. Yeah, only very few minions between the high scoring players. Caitlyn having a little bit more than the rest of them. But yeah, she only has 3 kills, Brand has 10 kills, so I guess that makes up for that. Yeah, there is a ward over there. but they don't want to check that apparently. Large amount of minions here. Caitlyn is going to pick up those minions. And yeah, they're all running here, but there's really no reason to do that. Except for stealing minions from your teammates, but one of them could have pushed top lane a little bit more. There still was not a whole lot of risk in that if you have the correct wards out, but it seems that there are no wards out because of the oracles. Well, except the one that he just placed. But Nunu has an oracles as well. Oracles being Oracle's elixir, for those of you who don't know that. I get questions about that pretty frequently. The Oracle's elixir, that's the little green eye there, pink eye there. And yeah, this guy has it as well. And it allows you to see hidden objects and champions. So stealth. So champions like Twitch and Shaco, Evelyn, Wukong, kind of those kind of champions. But also it allows you to see wards. So they pick off this oracles dude, and that is going to cost the enemy team very, very dearly. They really don't want to lose that. That is 400 gold you're never going to see again. And yeah, they're going to grab a double kill here. Well, actually a triple kill. And grab the dragon, grab some other wards that they just ran past. And all in all, yeah, this is game. I mean, what are they going to do? They're not going to stop them anymore. They're 10k gold ahead, and yeah, even though it's 20 to 21, and it seems really close if you don't look closely enough to a game, they are 10k gold ahead, 11k. No, it's still 10.2k. Never mind. But yeah, with 10,000 gold on your team, and well, most of it, of course, is from dragons and baron and such. But a lot of that gold will go to the people who have a lot of kills, so like Brand, and we will see the kills here, the gold here. So Gangplank has 12k gold. Then the next one is under 10, but here 3 of them are are over the 10. In fact, 13, 13, 11, and 2 of them are almost at are between 9 and 10k. So yeah, only Gangplank is a real threat here, money-wise. But oh wow, the flash from Nunu, that was so unnecessary. And Brandt is going to just walk out, no problem. Well, he did use his flash there, but even that wasn't really necessary. He just wanted to stay safe, and it's better to stay safe than to get hit by an ice blast from Nunu and then get killed. So I have to agree there. Especially because there is no Baron, there is no Dragon, so the only thing the enemy team can do at this moment is just push lanes, and that is no problem. They can do that all they want. So the super minions are going to get taken out by this Gangplank. Yeah, Gangplank has a pretty damage light build. He still does some damage, of course, 250 damage to 45. But yeah, he's still going to do some damage, which is, yeah, okay. That's not a problem. But he's not going to have the attack speed that he needs to wipe out the whole enemy team. Caitlyn, on the other hand, will have, well, the 3.1 and 1.6. So she actually has, no, hang on, 318. Yeah, she has 318 attack damage and the 1.6 attack speed. This guy only has 1.1 attack speed, so you can see how that is a big difference, and that may actually be due to his buff. No, that's without the buff. If he uses the raise morale, he will have a little bit higher attack speed. And yeah, just a random use of the hourglass there. Brand just nuking everyone down with his ultimate there, and they're just going to keep hammering on that. Warwick needs to get out. Oh, too late. He didn't realize how low he was. You saw him run forward and then realizing, oh fuck, I'm at 200 health, and then run back. If he ran back straight away, he would have been safe, but now Gangplank got a nice Q on him and got that kill. So Brand is going to do even more damage and get the Gangplank actually. And yeah, as I said, this is well beyond over. And yeah, now it is 4 kills over the enemy team, but still 4 kills doesn't represent this amount of gold difference. And yeah, they're going to just kill this turret, kill the next turret, because there's 40 seconds until 2 of them are up. Only Cassiopeia is going to be up. And sorry about that. I clicked on her, she was over there apparently. So that's pretty cool, I can see where someone died. But so yeah, as you can see, they're not going to be able to stop them at all, and even Cassiopeia with her death cap and blah blah is not going to be able to do anything about this. Because, oh sorry, other guy, she has 330 AP, sure, but she hasn't had the cooldown reduction all game, and that cooldown reduction is so important. That allowed Brand to do so much in the laning phase. And yeah, Cassiopeia went 3 and 8 here. She went from 3 and 4 to 3 and 8. And Brand went to 12 and 5, so Brand definitely carrying this team very hard, and that's what we like to see. But yeah, if Cassiopeia had had those blue buffs, I think the game would have been a lot more complicated for Brand. I'm going to blame this one on Fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks taking all of the blue buffs while going 3 and 6, which is kind of obvious. I mean, you obviously go 3 and 6 if you get counter jungled early on, and even the blue buffs won't make up for that. It doesn't give you extra power as Fiddlesticks, because your damage is coming from your drain, and your drain will be up anyway. So if you have cooldown reduction, the drain will be up before the drain, well, your previous drain actually stopped. So yeah, what are you going to do? I mean, everyone's going to run away, so you have to chase them anyway, so the drain will be up much too quickly. You can't use the cooldown reduction, and you don't need the mana in the end game. Cassiopeia, on the other hand, completely different story. She does need the mana regen. She also can use the cooldown reduction to great effect. So anyway, as I said, well played on Brand's part, and I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. GG.